Listen, bro. Listen. Don't get it twisted, okay? Don't get it twisted, okay? The last video was not me trying to make you people feel bad for me. That's not what I was trying to do. This is not what this video is for, though. That's not what this video is for. Today is just a story time. That's it. My first story time. That's what it's supposed to be. The last video, it was supposed to be like an inspiration video. Like, you know what I'm talking about. Like, you guys are supposed to relate, not like feel bad for me. But, you know, that's really what the video was for. Not for you guys to feel bad or nothing like that. So, I mean, a lot of people were coming to me. No, I'm just kidding. Like, a few people were coming to me talking about, like, how people were, like, trying to wonder why I was trying to make people feel bad for me. That's not why I made that video. But, you know. No, I'm not going to be like that. But, you know, it kind of bothered me a little bit. Knowing that, yeah, I'm salty about it. But, like, no, you guys are not supposed to feel bad for me at all. That's not what I was looking for. Just strictly supposed to be, like, a motivational video. To not let people tell you you can't. That's all what that was about. But I'm not going to talk anymore about that. I'm not trying to make it a 24-minute video. But today is a story time. Yeah, it's my first story time. It's my first story time. So, I'm going to do a few story times. Because most people find them funny. But I think it's funny. I think it's funny. It's funny to me. So, here we go. So, this was back. So, I moved to Olathe. I live in Olathe. I've been living in Olathe for like 4 years now, since freshman year. I lived in Raytown, Missouri for like my entire life. I was raised in Missouri. So it was in the summer, and my dad was at work. And then, and I love to play ball in the house. You can ask anybody who's ever been to my house. That's literally that's all I do is play ball in the house. I just love playing ball in the house, especially when it's cold outside. You can't go out inside. You got to play in the house. So I got a big basement, so I play ball in the house. I've been doing that. I've been playing ball in the house, and my entire the whole time, my dad hated it. My dad's hated it forever. He hates me playing ball in the house. I mean, I get it, but that's what I like to do. I don't know. I play basketball in the house. I play everything in the house. And sometimes things get broken. And it's just funny because my dad's a funny person. So, one day, playing basketball in the house, I had a little ball, about like this big. And I was sitting down watching TV, and I was bouncing on the ground, you know. And then we had a ceiling fan right above us, right above the couch. And when I was bouncing it, it slipped out of my hands, and it broke one of the fan pieces off. You guys know what I'm talking about. One of the fan things go, yeah. It broke one of those off, completely off. Now, this happened twice, so the second time, he was more angry about it. The first time I did it, I broke it off. And instantly, what would you do? What would you do? My parent gets mad at everything. So, knowing that he has to spend money on a new fan, he would be so angry. So, but that's exactly what I made him do twice. So, I broke the fan instantly. What do you think you would do? What I did the first time is I called him instantly, and I told him exactly what happened. I told him everything. I was playing ball in the house. I broke the fan, and now the fan's broken. He was not happy about that at all. He came home instantly. He came home. He gets off at 2. This happened. No, he got off at 4. He got off at like 4 o'clock. This happened at like 12. He got off of work instantly. He was home in 20 minutes. He works 45 minutes away. He was home in 20 minutes. He didn't even say goodbye on the phone call. He said, okay, hung up the phone. He's here in 20 minutes. I hear the garage door open, so I'm freaking out. Dude comes in slamming doors, right? Instantly, I got an ass whooping. He didn't say nothing. He didn't even look at it. Instantly got an ass whooping. Just instantly. He didn't look for the belt. He didn't look for the spatula. He just walked in, slamming door. You know what I'm saying? Just smacked me right here, bro. And I was in like 5th grade, maybe. 5th grade when this happened. So that was the first time that happened. That's not what this is about. Instantly, like, I got an ass whooping that happened. You know, he bought a new fan. He got over it. Now, the second time I did it, it's funny because I tried to get out of it this time. I thought the first time, the same thing happened. Like, I'm over here bouncing. I didn't learn nothing, bro. Bouncing the ball, slipped out of my hands, broke another piece off the new fan, bro. Except this time it was like half, you know, it was like half of it. So then I got a great idea, you know, how about I not call my dad? Because that's the dumb shit to do, you know, don't do that. Don't call your parents. That didn't work out. So I thought, you know, how about I try something different, try to get out of it. So we used to have this Gorilla Glue in the refrigerator. I glued that shit, glued it together. It stayed there, but mind you, it was crooked as hell. It was like the fan was here. This was the piece that was broken. It was like this, you know. So I'm nervous as hell all day. Like I can't play ball in the house. I can't watch TV. I can't do anything to get my mind off of what's gonna happen when he gets here. So dude gets home. He's always in a decent, you know, he's kind of like mad all the time when he gets home because like it's been a long day at work, you know. And, you know, as a parent who, like, last year I just got done buying a new fan because your stupid ass wants to break it, I feel like I agree on how mad he was this time. Like, he was mad. But it was kind of disrespectful, just a little bit, you know. So he gets home, KU's playing, you know, my dad's a huge KU fan. And the KU's playing that night. And he was just trying to watch the basketball game. And, you know, he sits down, he's chilling. He asked me to watch the game with him, get some bonding time, you know. So I sit down. I can see the fan. He cannot notice. The fan's like this. How does he not notice that? But, you know, I'm glad he didn't notice it yet. So he went, it's dark time now. The basketball game it was nighttime. So he went through the rest of the day. He got home at 4. It's like 7 to 8 o'clock. 3 hours walking by. Didn't notice nothing. Like, it's like just sitting there. Didn't turn on the fan on yet. So, and then it was pretty hot in that room. It was pretty hot. I don't know if it was just me or if it was just the room. It was hot in there. And I know for sure I was nervous. Because that fan was just screaming at me. Like, I can see it. It's so noticeable. How does he not see it? So he's watching the game. This is when I knew it was over. He gets up. I watch him get up. I'm still nervous. I'm watching his every move. I'm watching him pass the. He still doesn't notice. Just look up. He still doesn't notice. He goes over to the switch and turns on the fan. Instantly, bro. Instantly. I look up. I'm watching the fan. He does not notice. He sat back down after he flipped the switch. The fan is going like this, bro. And it's getting faster, dude. And it got to the point that Gorilla Glue wasn't doing nothing, bro. Eventually, it was hanging down lower, bro. It was swinging everywhere, bro. And then it just let go. And it happened to be directed right at the TV. But at that point, it was going like fast, bro. And it just let go. He didn't see the flapping, bro. And it just straight through the television, bro. Just a fat gash in the television. Through the television in the middle of the KU game. It just... straight through the television. Now, I saw this happen. The TV is glitching out. You can't watch TV no more. There's a fat gash in it, bro. And like when this happened, I can't explain what I was feeling in my stomach, dude. I can't explain. I mean, if your dad gets mad at everything, you just ruined his TV. You just ruined his TV. His TV has a fat gash in the middle of it. It was in the middle. It was like in the top corner. I remember how I was feeling then, bro. I remember. That was just so much. Dude, bro. It's funny. It's funny because the look he gave me after, I mean, as soon as the TV, as soon as the fan hit the TV, as soon as it hit the TV, he didn't even watch it go through the TV. As soon as it made contact with the TV, he looked dead at me. I'm right here. He's right next to me. And he just 180 was staring at me for a whole 30 seconds. Didn't say anything. But I can tell. Like, his face was getting redder and redder. Like every second he was looking at me. And me, I'm looking at him. I'm looking at the TV. I don't know what to say. I'm just sitting there. You know, I'm kind of like scooted away from him a little bit. And I'm just looking at him, the TV. I looked so stupid, bro. And I feel stupid thinking that gorilla was going to like hold. It didn't. It didn't hold. Went straight through the TV. What did he do after that? Well, first, since I ruined his TV, he went into my room, unplugged my Xbox. I had a box TV in those boxes. He picked it up. I'm sitting there because he got up. He just got up. He didn't say anything. He just went straight to my room. Straight to my room. He comes out with my TV, and it's like big, bro. And he opens the front door. He sets it down, opens the front door, tosses that bitch out the front door. And I mean, he didn't say anything. He didn't say anything. He goes back into the garage, brings back in a whole sledgehammer, bro. This dude is walking towards the door. He opens the door. He told me to come here. And this dude is sledgehammer finisher move on my TV. Completely destroys my TV. No more Xbox for me. No more Xbox for me. And that's where it hit me. That's why I was depressed that day. And right after that, you already know, again, whooping, bro. I mean, he got a new fan. He got a new TV. Still to this day, I still play ball in the house, bro. I'm still bouncing the ball. I break picture frames, bro. You know, it is what it is. sledgehammer finisher move on my TV in the front yard. I had to clean up the pieces. I mean, I get it. I get it. I'm not mad about it, you know. If that was me and my son was doing that, gluing shit to my fan to cover up his ass, bro. I'm trying to watch KU. Nope. If that was me, I would do the same thing. But that's a story that happened to me. That happened to me in like 5th grade. It's funny to me because I look back and I'm still doing the same thing, bro. But yeah, I'm trying not to make this a 24-minute video. But yeah, but that's a story that I have that's supposed to be funny. I feel like it's funny. It's funny. I tell that story all the time. It makes people laugh, bro, because it's funny. But yeah, that's it. That's all I got to say. If you enjoyed my little story time, I'm gonna try to do more. If you guys like, show love to this video, but I'm gonna do more. And I got a few other funny ones. Most of them have to do with me getting the ass whipping at the end, but you know, because sometimes I be testing my dad. But that's all I got for you guys today. And thanks for the last video. You guys were like commenting. I got more likes than I expected I'd get. More views than I expected I'd get. And then someone commented, thank you, Trap Towns, for commenting. I said I wanted one like comment, bro, and I got it, so I'm cool. But yeah, if you like this story, bro, show some love, dude. If you like this video, just leave a comment, like, subscribe. You know, I don't know if I'm gonna be doing this every day, but I'm gonna keep pushing, even though for some reason I got a lot of hate in my last video for trying to be a motivational person. But you know, I'm gonna keep going. So yeah, that's all I got. That's all I got right now. So I'll see you guys next video.